Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So basically I have not filmed a YouTube video in nearly 3 years, which is kind of crazy. I'm just gonna throw a little disclaimer out there. If you hear snorting, it's just my dog. He's just on the floor chewing his toy, so I apologize if you hear like breathing and snorting. It's just my dog Theo. I don't really know where to begin. This is honestly very, very strange. People always say that when they like come back to YouTube, but honestly it's so true. I haven't filmed a video in so long that it's very weird to like have the lights and like try and stare at the camera lens and like remember what I'm trying to say. It's kind of hard to do. So I apologize if I'm like all over the place and if this video is kind of weird because it is my first video back, so just bear with me. So I guess I'm just gonna kind of backtrack and take you guys back to when I last filmed my video because that was nearly 3 years ago. So as you can imagine, a lot has changed since then. Kind of why I stopped filming videos, what had happened, etc. So basically the reason why I stopped filming videos is because my older content was like beauty, mostly like beauty and makeup with a little bit of lifestyle, but I just kind of stopped enjoying it and my passions and my life had changed. I didn't really care too much about makeup anymore. I wasn't really like, I don't know, I guess I wasn't really motivated to like push myself to be like one of those really good like YouTube makeup gurus, I guess. I just was growing up and things were changing. You know, I had a career, I had a serious boyfriend, and my life just basically kind of took me in a different direction. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. I'll give you like a very condensed version of where I've been and like I guess like my biggest life updates in the last 3 years. So you guys may have noticed, but I do have a ring on my finger because I did get engaged early last year, which is very exciting. So my fiance and I actually got engaged last January, so we've been engaged for over a year and we just started wedding planning. We had a lot on the go last year. Last year was a crazy year for us. So yeah, so I got engaged. We bought and built our first home. Obviously we didn't build it, but we did buy a new build home, so we got to kind of be in the process from start to finish, from when it was just a dirt pile to a finished home. So instead of buying a small home and then eventually moving up, we kind of just skipped that step and decided to like buy a move up home that we could kind of grow into over the next 5 to 10 years. So this house that we currently live in is ours. It is 2,100 square feet, so it is quite big for just the two of us, but our plan is to obviously have a family and grow into it. So yeah, so that was a huge thing that took up a lot of our money and our time and everything over the last year and a half. We've been living here since March, so it's almost been a year. So March of 2019 is when we moved in. So that's crazy. It's almost been a year already in our home and we're kind of like just getting settled and everything. So yeah, so we bought a house, got engaged, and I switched my career as well, which was a huge like life altering thing for me. I absolutely love my job now. I work in real estate and it is like a perfect fit. I love it. I was working in oil and gas previously and I absolutely hated it. So those are kind of the main things that happened. So basically, I started like a home decor interior design lifestyle Instagram account of May of last year. So I've almost been doing that for a year now and I absolutely love it. It's so much fun. Obviously my passions have changed in the last 3 years because I'm almost 27 years old, and when I was filming videos I was like 22, 23, so I feel like I've grown up a lot and I've changed a lot, and my passions obviously have changed as well. I'm no longer really into like makeup. I still enjoy doing my makeup, but it's definitely not like my primary passion anymore. I've really developed a passion for interior design and styling and home staging. So I decided to start my own Instagram account, which is like primarily focused on that. And I've really enjoyed being on that platform. I've met so many friends on there. So a couple months into my Instagram account is when I kind of started to think about maybe I should start a YouTube channel again. Maybe I should just like completely start from scratch, or maybe I just shouldn't do it at all. I do work a full-time job. I do have a house to upkeep. I do not have kids yet, but we are planning a wedding. Like we have kind of a lot in our lives on the go all the time. So I just kind of figured, I don't have time for YouTube. I'm not going to do it, but I decided to bite the bullet and start again. Obviously, it's like a complete rebrand. So my previous channel was called Delaney Joelle, which is my first and middle name. And now it's called Cozy and Polished because that's what my Instagram is called. So that's kind of like my overall brand. So the reason why I called it Cozy and Polished is because that kind of describes like my design style, I guess. I'm very like laid back and I like a lot of like cozy, homey things, but I also like things to look put together and polished. So that's where that name comes from, and that is the name of my Instagram account. That's why I chose to like rebrand my YouTube channel to match that, just so it makes sense. And that is the content that you guys can expect from me going forward. So if you guys are still subscribed to me, wow, thank you. If you guys are no longer interested in like what I have to do since I'm no longer doing makeup, that's totally fine. But going forward, what essentially you can expect from me is like home decor. I want to do like DIY projects, styling different rooms, like I'll do a house tour obviously. Another thing that I want to do as far as content goes is start a wedding series because we just started planning our wedding. I definitely want to include that because I love watching those type of videos. So I thought that would be something fun for you guys to watch. I want to do like me trying on dresses and how I picked my venue because we did book our venue. It's not until next spring, so it's a 1.5 years away, so there's still a lot of, you know, content I can create based on our wedding planning. So let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing. That's basically it. I didn't really want to come on here and just like throw a random video at you guys completely rebranded without like explaining myself and where I've been and what happened and, you know, what you guys can expect going forward, because I think that would just be kind of odd if I just like threw up a random like house tour video, and you know, I haven't made a video since 2017 and it's 2020. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you're new because I'd love to have you and I would love to kind of bring you into this new journey with me. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.